It's 4:28. We'll call this meeting of the Board of Zoning Appeals to order. First item on our agenda, entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the previous meeting as were emailed to you.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Second agenda item is entertain a motion to make the proof of publication a matter of public record.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
Motion second. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Our next item would entertain a motion to make the affidavits for the applicant's petitions a matter of record.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, we have 2 applicants and 5 petitions before the board today. The first applicant is Cody Rydell of 621 North 10th Street, requesting a special exception to run a home occupation in the form of a machine shop. This refers to City Code 150.042, contingent uses permitted by special exception for home occupation. And his second petition is requesting a variance to waive the 1 additional parking space required for a home occupation, which refers to City Code 150.277. Mr. Rydell?
Can you try to talk into the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, just state your name and address for us too, please.
Cody Rydell, 621 North 10th Street, Gator, Indiana.
All right, thank you. You just want to walk us through what the applications are for? And
Yeah, so in my detached 2-car garage, I would like to run a small business, a machine shop, doing small metal and plastic parts on a mill, a lathe, a 3D printer, that type of thing.
Okay.
We're primarily looking to work with other businesses.
Gotcha. Any questions from the board?
What kind of traffic do you think you'll have, like, coming and going?
Just your typical like UPS and FedEx. Most of the parts I make can fit in the palm of your hand, so nothing very big. I usually make one-off parts, so
Okay.
nothing very.
And then what about the material delivery wise? Same things, just UPS?
Yeah, but mostly me delivering it myself. So.
Oh, you're bringing it back to the machine?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing this there at that?
At my house.
Yeah.
A little over a year.
A little over here. No complaints or any noise?
Doors open, doors closed. I mean, basically air-conditioned shop, so your doors are closed most of the time. Or?
It is not air conditioned; it's heated. So
Gotcha.
yeah, doors closed most of the time. I did actually take a sound meter outside and see with stuff running if it's very loud, and it's about talking decibels outside. So
Was that the closed doors?
that was the doors closed. Yeah.
Okay.
I think your application said it's around 60 or 62
Yeah, that's what
decibels.
it is, yeah.
Like nuisance level noise for residential areas is 75 decibels. So it would need to stay under that. And I noticed that you anticipate having new equipment brought in, like air compressors.
Yes. So
Are those things that would be operated up until 10 o'clock, which are like your proposed hours?
they would be the air compressor that I would like to get would actually be quieter than my current one.
Okay.
So in your list, nothing's going to exceed what you currently have?
No.
Is that right? Okay.
Okay.
Another question I was thinking of earlier, waste material. Said something in here about OmniSource or something. Is that a pickup or do you deliver it to
I
Omni?
deliver. I just got like 5-gallon buckets, so as I fill them up, I'll take them out and get those recycled.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just thinking you don't want to. No, I don't think anybody wants a Republic truck pulling in to pick up a dumpster or something.
No.
5 a.m. or 4 a.m. from a neighbor perspective. But.
Yeah, again, most of the stuff I do, I mean, you fit in the palm of your hand, so I don't make a lot of waste.
Okay. Do you foresee it growing beyond that though, where you would build some or in the location?
If we got to the point where I would be doing that much work, the plan would be get out of the garage and rent someplace full time, because I don't want to be in my garage forever.
Gotcha. Okay.
Within your garage, do you have, is there a drain located within the garage?
There is.
So like when you clean equipment, do you use, I mean, how does that work? How does that function?
So everything I do for the most part is dry machining, so I'm not using like sweat fluids or anything like that. So it's literally just sweeping up debris that falls on the floor.
Okay. But you don't like, I don't know,
So
goes
told
down
me.
the floor,
Yeah.
like where there would be like metal shavings or something that, just kinda thinking about what might end up in our wastewater.
No, we don't hose
System.
anything down or anything like that, or spray anything down.
Okay. Okay.
Any other- Go ahead.
Within your application, you had indicated that this is a secondary occupation or secondary job.
Yes.
So like weekdays would be afternoons 3 to 10,
Yep.
and then weekends 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Mm.
Okay. You had stated a number of conditions that you anticipate operating under, within the hours, within the types of equipment, within the noise levels. Are you prepared to abide by those and follow those if the BZA would grant your special exception use?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The way it would work, I mean, if something gets violated, right, it would come through, could be a formal complaint from someone,
Mm.
then an inspection most likely, and then, you'd have to come back before us if there was a complaint.
Okay.
Any other questions, Ann, or anyone, questions from the board?
And there's currently just 2 of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So on the first petition, this is for the home occupation in the form of a machine shop with the, what is it, 3 to 10 weekdays, and I forget.
I mean, if the board wanted to grant it subject to certain restrictions, you could make it broad enough that it would be encompassing the terms and conditions as stated within the petition or the application itself. I can either retype them or extract them from this and attach it to,
Because we don't want to
Any
put in
kind
there
of-
the hours, correct?
what's that?
The hours need to be noted in there.
Well, the hours, there's also, kind of promises made about the noise level, about the type of equipment, the type of products that are gonna be manufactured, the number of people that would be operating within the garage.
Yeah, that's what he's got. Yeah.
Would that require, I mean, with everything that's listed here, which, excellent job, by the way, I mean, this is a lot of detail.
Absolutely.
Require him to come back, and if he wants to add something that's not on this list, or submit that
Or if there was a
for
complaint.
review again, or a complaint, and how, I don't wanna handcuff him in that respect,
Absolutely,
but
but he also says if he grows beyond
Yeah,
a
that
certain
was-
extent, he's gonna be looking at a commercial property
Property,
anyway,
Correct.
so.
I mean, as you grow, are you thinking you're gonna have more employees working within there?
Not until it's off-site.
Okay, so it will just be the 2 of them then, is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's one of, yeah.
Okay, well, any other questions from the board at this point?
I would say, yeah, restrictions, noise levels, hours, however you wanna write that. I don't know the verbiage.
We say, we could attach the detail
Yeah,
from his petition,
yeah,
right?
What he proposed.
Yeah,
Based on,
I thought I was really gonna have
So,
to read a lot.
subject to the restrictions as outlined in the application.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You understand that, what we're saying there, what you submitted will be included in the application as we go through this
Yeah, I
process.
can't
so.
start running jackhammers or something.
That's, yes, please don't. So,
He
okay,
said it's been going for a year, so I've had complaints, that's good.
okay, well, if there aren't any further questions at this point, we'd hear from anyone in opposition in the audience. Seeing and hearing none, we'd hear from, any in favor in the audience? Seeing and hearing none, any final questions, comments from the board? Kurt, anything else from your perspective, or Brad?
We'll take his letter word for word, and we'll make it part of the meeting minutes as part of the contingencies. I'll actually just show, when Tracy writes the meeting minutes up, she's gonna refer to this document that'll be attached to the back, and that's what we will hold him,
You can just reference it,
We
like as
can
Exhibit
reference.
A.
Exhibit A.
Okay.
Those will be the contingencies
comments, questions, guys?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, well, then we'll read the findings of fact on the first special exception for the home occupation at 621 North 10th. So the board may authorize a special exception for certain uses as defined in this chapter, providing the applicant has provided information that proposed special exception will be in compliance with all applicable conditions and requirements of this chapter. The establishment, maintenance, or operation of the special exception will not be detrimental to or endanger the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare. Yes, agree, or no, disagree?
Yes.
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 Yes. The special exception will not be injurious to the use and enjoyment of other property in the immediate vicinity for the purposes already permitted, nor substantially diminish and impair property value within the neighborhood.
Yes.
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 The establishment of the special exception will not impede the normal and orderly development and improvement of surrounding property for uses permitted in the district.
Yes.
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 Adequate utilities, access roads, drainage, and other necessary facilities have been or are being provided.
Yes.
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 Adequate measures have been or will be taken to provide ingress and egress so designed to minimize traffic congestion in the public streets.
Yes.
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 The special exception will be located in a district where such use is permitted and where all other requirements set forth in Code 150.263 applicable to the special exception will be met.
Yes.
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 It is therefore the decision of this board that the petition for special exception is granted or denied.
Granted.
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 Okay, so granted with the attachment of the petitioner's, however you want to put that in petition, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
actually have a second copy. So you can just click them together.
Okay, so all that goes together. And while I'm passing that one, we do have another special exception for the, what is it, to waive the one additional parking space required for a home occupation. So, what does that entail again, Kurt, waiving this?
Basically, you're just stating that he's not gonna require to have that extra parking space.
Okay. Yeah, so he can, just the typical parking spaces at his home, right? He's not required to have another one.
Required for his home.
Do you see any instance in which you would need an additional parking space where you couldn't utilize the street in front, or?
No, I mean, I can fit, I think, 4 cars in my driveway alone, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions from the board on this one?
Nope.
Ann? Okay. At this point, we'd hear comments from those in opposition in the audience.
I just got a question which I talked to Brad.
Can you come up here?
Yeah, please. Could you state your name for us, please, and address?
Teresa Simon, which you should be known by now, but, there is 3 addresses, or 2, 1.5, I don't know how you got them posted at that place. Cause you guys granted Laura Kukulhan extra postal things at that place, so in front of his house, yeah, there it is.
I don't know
Yes.
what, I don't know what you're referencing.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Garage has,
Oh, I
yeah,
got you.
there's
Okay.
an apartment above the
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, makes sense now. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
There is an apartment above this shop. But we've lived there for I don't know how many years, and in front of his place there was a parking spot. Towards Beth Ann's driveway, there is I'm not feeling the best tonight, I'm sorry.
The yellow stripe out front, right? Is that what you're referencing?
Right,
Okay.
but for 15 years, there was nothing there, somebody could park there. And then, like, the college kids came one summer and painted the whole thing. And it's like, can that be looked into? I talked to Brad that it can be painted where one of his vehicles can park in front of his house, cause they're parking all in front of our house, his driveway, and Beth Ann's.
That's a street.
That's a street
department. Get a street department, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing
So
we
like
can
the
do
curb,
here.
like the prohibited parking area has come back off the end of the street,
Well, it was.
like deeper
it was-
into 10th Street than what it had been
Okay,
for a long
from
time.
Beth Ann's driveway
I don't, I
And
apologize.
to-
I don't-
About the Militant.
to Cody's
Okay,
driveway, there's a water hydrant by Beth Ann's driveway. Then there was a parking space. They had it yellow so far,
so they
and then they had a parking
probably
space.
painted it so you couldn't park in front of the
Yeah, I saw
hydrant.
it this morning. I rode my bike to check it out this morning, and it looks like basically the front of your house has a yellow line in front of it, right? Or a
Yeah,
significant
and
portion of it
wasn't that way
is
for
yellow.
15 years. So I don't
Yeah.
know what,
Yeah.
the college kids came one summer and painted it, and I don't know why, but it's
Right.
like,
That would have been a street department decision, and I mean, from the board's perspective, I'm not sure how that impacts.
He's actually asking not to have a parking spot, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
To use the driveway only.
Typically, when a home occupation is granted, it requires the homeowner to reserve or have an additional parking space. And what Mr. Rydell is requesting is to actually have that waived so that that requirement wouldn't be there, and so it wouldn't hinder additional parking in other places or for other people like yourself who live on the street as well.
we're right beside.
Okay.
And it's like, if there was the parking spot back there, then somebody can park in front of his house.
Okay.
That's
So
what
really, you're
we're-
just wanting the yellow stripe removed.
Right. Part of it, not,
Okay.
I know it's gotta be over
Yep.
so far with the hydrant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just saying that would help with the parking spot,
Gotcha.
because, when Laura did
Yeah.
The apartments above.
the additional post office numbers, there
More
wasn't
cars.
enough parking then
Sure.
for all them numbers either,
Okay.
but, so I just wanna say that. If
Okay.
somebody could look into that possibly.
That would be a math question, wouldn't it?
It's a Matt Schultz
Matt
question. Yep.
Okay. Anyone else wish to speak in opposition or favor? Seeing and hearing none, any additional questions, comments?
Nope.
Okay, then we'll move on to the findings of fact for the variance to waive the one additional parking space at 621 North 10th. So the establishment, maintenance, or operation of a special exception will not be detrimental to or endanger the public health, safety, morals, or general welfare. Yes, agree, no disagree.
Yes.
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 The special exception will not be injurious to the use and enjoyment of other property in the immediate vicinity for the purposes already permitted, nor substantially diminish and impair property value within the neighborhood.
Yes.
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 The establishment of this special exception will not impede the normal and orderly development and improvement of surrounding property for uses permitted in the district.
Yes.
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 Adequate utilities, access roads, drainage, and other necessary facilities have been or are being provided.
Yes.
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 Adequate measures have been or will be taken to provide ingress and egress designed to minimize traffic congestion in the public streets.
Yes.
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 The special exception will be located in a district where such use is permitted and where all the requirements set forth in 150.263 applicable to the special exception will be met.
Yes.
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 It is therefore the decision of this board that the petition for special exception is granted or denied.
Granted.
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 Okay. All right, Mr. Rydell, you can move forward with your plans and make sure if you need permits or whatever, you work with Kurt's team there. You're good to go. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please be a good neighbor.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, our next petitioner today is Mason Burkholder, who is requesting, let's see, 3 different variances tonight at 618 Madison Street, requesting a 75.6 variance for a 6-inch rear yard setback or a 12-foot 6-inch variance for a 6-inch setback on the north side. Also requesting a 2-foot 6-inch variance for a 5-foot 6-inch side yard setback on the west side of his property. And the final variance is requesting a 20% variance for 56% lot coverage, where all buildings, including accessory buildings, shall not cover 35% of the area of a lot. So, Mr. Burkholder, could you give us your name and address, please?
Mason Burkholder, 618 Madison Street.
Thank you. And just want to walk us through the petition, kind of tell us what the project's all about.
Yes, there's currently a detached garage on the north side of the property. The existing wall sits 6 inches from the property line, and I just want to take it down, put it attached on, and build right back where it is. And then the west side will get a wraparound porch. That's the 5-foot 6-inch setback from the neighbor's fence on that side. And then with both of those is the lot coverage.
Gotcha.
That's that one.
Yeah.
That one right.
Yeah. Yeah, so when I looked at it, you're talking
No,
about
the drawing.
still the same plan, garage off the alley, attaches to the house, right?
Yes,
So it runs on that same line back. Now the porch, it was there one day and it was gone like the next one. What's going on? But you wanna, that is going toward your neighbor's fence to the
To the west.
west?
Yeah, so
Gotcha,
the one on the north in the front of the house will be put back in the same spot.
gotcha.
And it'll just attach to the one on the west.
Okay, gotcha. Any questions from the board?
And the garage, you're just making it bigger. Yeah.
It's not gonna go any further north, but it'll extend east and west.
Yeah.
And then attach to the house.
Kurt, do you have any issues?
Actually, so with the garage being, technically the current garage is 6 inches off, but because he's gonna be altering the garage, now it falls under new construction, everything has to come up to current code. So, the Indiana Residential Code, Table R 302.11, covers exterior wall elements, fire resistance rating. The minimum fire separation distance can be 0 feet as long as he basically builds the wall on that whole side to 1-hour fire construction, which we have supplied him with that, UL assembly for that firewall, which is mandated, if you guys wanna take a look at it.
Would that just be like
You reviewed
drywall?
that?
That'd be
Good with
the
it.
backside wall, basically what
I
it
did
is.
have one question.
Okay.
What it is, if you look at this, it gives him some options. He can either do the exterior in sheathing, which drywall, but he's still gonna want it covered up. Or he can do regular sheathing and then do 2 layers of like 5/8 type X drywall on the inside. And then there's also a certain type of insulation he has to put in. And it gives you several options.
So it's one layer of 5/8, and then you do Den's glass, right?
Excuse me?
Den's glass in the exterior, or the,
It actually is, it's just calling out, let's see, what was it, number 5, wood structural panel. 4-inch strand boards, half-inch thick. Plywood is the same thing. It gives him a couple different versions in here.
okay.
Or he can do the, it says half-inch or 5-inch thick drywall on the outside. On the inside, if he does the chipboard on the outside, he's gonna, or the sheathing on the outside, he's gonna have to definitely do 2 layers on the inside. Actually, I don't think he's got a choice anyway. But we're gonna have to, he's gonna have to make sure he uses the correct screws. They gotta be S-type, and they gotta be the right length, so we'll have to check first layer fasteners, and we'll have to check the second layer fasteners. And then he'll have to tape the mud and seal everything up.
Gotcha. So basically, you get what he's saying there. Finish the
That's
outside.
Same for the adjoining wall to the house, right?
The adjoining wall to the house isn't that strict. You just have to have half-inch drywall on the garage side.
Not the double layer.
Because the exterior wall that we're talking about has to be 1-hour fire rated. The wall between the house and the garage only has to be up to 20 minutes, which any door leading into it has to either be 20-minute or it has to be solid steel door, uncrushed construction on the inside.
For the most part, it's just that north wall you gotta deal
North
with.
wall of garage, yeah.
I did get an email saying that I had a design professional draw that. Is that
No,
true?
if you stick with this,
You come inspect it and say it's good, it's good?
if you use another type of firewall, then we need a design professional.
I mean, I'd recommend you just find the material you wanna use, run it by them, and then buy it before you get too heavy into this. That way you know where you stand, right? And have them inspected, all the way through, should we get to that point. Any other questions or comments? I mean,
Firewall's the biggest issue, so.
okay.
That's the rear yard. That's the first one is the rear.
Yes. First one is the rear yard.
Are we discussing the whole thing or just the rear one?
Go to the first one, then the second one, then the third one. Just hold tight, buddy. Hang in there. So any other questions
Talk
about?
about them all and then
No, we gotta follow the rules. So, any other questions?
None.
Okay, at this point, we'd hear from anyone in opposition in the crowd. Seeing and hearing none, anyone in favor? Okay, any final questions or comments? Kurt, Ann? Okay, so we'll move to the findings of fact for the 6-inch rear yard setback or 12-foot 6-inch variance for a 6-inch setback on the north side for the garage. So in considering all appeals or variances this chapter, the board shall first determine that the grantings of variance. The granting of the variance will not permit any use in any district which would be in conflict with the permitted uses of the district under the terms of this chapter. Yes, agree, or no, disagree.
Yes.
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 It will not impair an adequate supply of light and air to adjacent property.
Yes.
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 It will not unreasonably increase the congestion in public streets.
Yes.
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 It will not increase the danger of fire or of the public safety.
Yes.
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 It will not unreasonably diminish or impair established property values within the surrounding area.
Yes.
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 It will not in any other respect impair the public health, comfort, safety, morals, or welfare of the inhabitants of the city.
Yes.
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 It is therefore the decision of the board of this board that the petition for variance is granted or denied.
Granted.
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 Okay.
Subject to construction of
Of,
Yeah.
the garage.
with the proper firewall material.
Meaning the one around the north side.
Yeah. North side exterior wall constructed with 1 hour fire rating.
That's a lot.
I'll write it.
Thank you. Okay, so the second petition is requesting a 2-foot 6-inch variance for a 5-foot 6-inch side yard setback on the west side of the property, and this would be in reference to the porch, right, that was existing, has moved, and will tie into the west side. Okay. Is there any questions from the board?
Any fire code on this?
No, he's actually gonna be over 5 feet from the property line.
Okay.
He'll be like 5'6" so he's fine.
Okay. Any other questions from the board at this point? Okay, then we'll hear from anyone in opposition. Anyone in favor? Any final questions?
None.
Nope, okay. So we'll move to the findings of fact. So the granting of the variance will not permit any use in any district which would be in conflict with the permitted uses of the district under the terms of this chapter. Yes, agree, or no, disagree.
Yes.
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 It will not impair an adequate supply of light and air to adjacent property.
Yes.
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 It will not unreasonably increase the congestion in the public streets.
Yes.
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 It will not increase the danger of fire or of the public safety.
Yes.
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 It will not unreasonably diminish or impair established property values within the surrounding area.
Yes.
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 It will not in any other respect impair the public health, comfort, safety, morals, or welfare of the inhabitants of the city.
Yes.
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 Therefore, the decision of this board that the petition for variance is granted or denied.
Granted.
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 Okay. It's that one. Okay, and the third petition for variance is requesting a 21% variance for 56% lot coverage. So we're not supposed to cover any more than 35% of the lot. I don't know if you've looked at it. Basically, you have a front yard, right, and that's it, and then a little side drive kind of. The garage is gonna cover that whole back side of the property for the most part, basically. Yeah. So, any concerns with drainage or anything there, Kurt, with that much coverage? I mean,
He's
And-
got downspouts, if he has to, you can put extensions on the downspouts that goes into the alley and the street.
yeah. Gotcha. Have any other concerns from your perspective? Any questions from the board? Would hear from anyone in favor? Opposition? Seeing none and hearing none. Any final questions?
Nope.
Okay, we'll move to the findings of fact. The granting of the variance will not permit any use in any district which would be in conflict with the permitted uses of the district under the terms of this chapter. Yes, agree, no disagree.
Yes.
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 It will not impair an adequate supply of light and air to adjacent property.
Yes.
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 It will not unreasonably increase the congestion in public streets.
Yes.
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 It will not increase the danger of fire or of the public safety.
Yes.
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 It will not unreasonably diminish or impair established property values within the surrounding area.
Yes.
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 It will not in any other respect impair the public health, comfort, safety, morals, or welfare of the inhabitants of the city.
Yes.
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 It is therefore the decision of this board that the petition for variance is granted or denied.
Granted.
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 Okay. Well, thank you for coming in, Mason. So now you've got everything you need. Kurt, just check with him on that firewall, make sure that's right, obviously for your permits and construction, make sure they're checking in with you. And, I mean, I think it's awesome because that house was probably gonna be on the, some kind of a list at some point before he bought it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing what you've done inside from what I saw, so,
Yep.
thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks, man.
See ya.
Yeah.
So, any old business? No. Chris. Drop these in there too. Any old business, Kurt?
No business.
How about some new business?
Yeah, the next meeting would be the 21st. Yeah, July 21st, we have, Chelsea Butler and Kevin Pumphrey of 1550 Madison Street. They want to apply for a 25-foot variance for a 0 front yard setback. That is for a deck that they're building.
So,
I will, hang on, man, I'm gonna show you why they're coming in.
yeah.
That's kind of a weird front yard request of
You
0.
don't have to mow.
Well, once you see the right of way.
Is it,
I'm gonna drive by it.
Doesn't satisfy the setback the way it is, the current porch doesn't satisfy the setback the way
Oh,
it is. in
1515,
either direction.
north of 13, okay. I kinda know what you're talking about.
The ridge board of the house is where the property line setback would actually be.
Wow.
how'd they get to build?
As old as those
This
houses
is
are.
their house right here.
Yeah.
So they are
And-
18 feet, they would be 13 feet from the front of the deck. The house is 18 feet off the curb.
And if you went with the 55 feet from the center of the street, that is the ridge of the
That's
house.
the ridge of the house. So basically, they already have a little porch deck out here. They actually just wanna extend it out a couple feet. to
Oh.
cover-
Oh, gotcha. So,
to cover
okay.
the sidewalk.
man, this is wild.
Yeah.
Okay. So they want it to go out a little farther than it is today, but with the way the ordinance is written, right, or
Right.
the code is written.
Yeah, so I mean, they won't, they'll actually, I think they'll.
A driveway on the left?
It looks like.
I think so. You probably couldn't move that house around enough to get all the variances in there. To make it,
No.
not on that lot.
And I think it's like what's next to it, it almost looks like a, is that a garage with a different roof color?
Yeah,
Is
it
that what
looks
that
like-
is?
Yeah, it did, when we could see it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what it looked like.
Okay.
So they already had this on here.
They basically just want a small front porch with a
Right,
deck or
they're
something
gonna-
underneath it.
They're gonna widen it,
Well,
and,
this one even had a roof over it.
well, eventually it'll have a roof on it. Just like this, they're gonna do a gable roof eventually, but not for the time being. But there's a small section of sidewalk. This thing was built over a set of steps, and then there's like a sidewalk in front. They basically wanna extend it out maybe 18 inches to cover the sidewalk area.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Gotcha.
they'll have like a step down in front and a step on the side,
Gotcha.
so.
So what they're asking really isn't that big, but it
Yeah.
sounds big.
It sounds, putting a big deck in their front yard right out.
That's what I was
Right
thinking.
up to the
Weird.
But,
Not very big.
okay.
Okay.
Not very
My
big
deck's
at
bigger than
all.
my house.
Line of sight, I've got trees on the other end that block line of sight that are hard trees, that are worse than anything they're gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, they are on a corner, but, yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other new business come up?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Anything else from the board?
Nope.
Okay. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Motion second. All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.